What's up, folks? What's up, folks? This is JD. And I will be joined in a second by my beautiful wife, Katie, who is the other half of Watch Stuff with us. But tonight we're going to be, first off, watching some Handmaid's Tale. Season 6 premiered today. So from what I saw, I thought there was only going to be one episode on, but apparently there are 3 episodes that have been uploaded. So we're only going to watch one tonight because we also will be doing a stream for Daredevil Born Again today as well. So yeah, we definitely need to get this done and started already though. So yeah, I'm excited. Any fans of The Handmaid's Tale out there? Katie's about to come on stream. She had one job today and she failed at it. This is what happens when you have a person who just wait till last minute to do stuff.
You told me yesterday to find it, and I was busy yesterday. And then today, I ended up spending the day with you, which made me forget about my priorities. Anyway, I was supposed to dress up in my handmaid's costume, and I can't find my bonnet, so we're just gonna go without, and next time we do the following episode, hopefully I have all the attire, because
Phil, we're losing viewers.
We're losing
viewers right now. We lost them.
I mean, it's likely.
They just left.
I have the cape, but it's not the same effect to just have that, so. On the bright side, though, I found my Black Widow costume, so.
Black Widow? Scarlet Witch, you mean?
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
It's been a long day.
Ooh, has it?
Witch. Yes.
It ain't been that bad of a day.
It's been a long last hour.
I know, you started getting stressed the last hour too.
That's because I couldn't find it, and I had to get the girls finished with their homework, and they had to finish eating, and they had to get ready for bed, and then I gotta.
But anyway, you guys aren't here for that. You're here for our discussion on The Handmaid's Tale, so that's what we are going to be watching tonight.
Woo-woo.
As we always say, we cannot show it on stream, so if you're expecting us to show it on the stream, we cannot do that. But we will be watching it, and you can sync up your feed of the show with ours, and we can watch it and comment on it and discuss it together. But
no sound either.
Yeah, no sound, no nothing. So
Sorry.
As a way to get things started and kick things off, we are going to be watching the trailer for season 6 and giving our live reaction to that. Now that is something that we can show. So I'm going to go ahead and get that up on screen and switch my screen.
Oh, sweaty.
You need to open a window or something?
No, just
you
need
sure?
to calm down. Yeah. Running around for the last 20 minutes.
Jeez. What happened? What happened to you?
All the things.
Yeah, I see.
Maybe this is why I don't do shows as often.
Wait, I'm not going to do that yet.
Okay.
So yeah, we need to set it up a little bit first, but yeah, so we have been fans of The Handmaid's Tale since the show started. I think we binged the first season of it in probably like 2 days max, maybe like a day and a half.
That's what happens when we go live. It's either the children or the
Live
pets
live.
that decide to.
There's no reason for
put on a show
stuff right now, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, so we've been fans forever, and we are excited to now come for season 6 and to watch that with you guys and review it each episode as we go. We've done the previous episodes on our channel already, so if you are just now watching this and finding us, you can go back and watch our reviews of all of season 5 and I believe all of season 4 on our channel. So yeah, we're not new to the game. We've been Handmaid's Tale fans for a long time. So
hence why we went to the comic convention and I dressed up as a handmaid.
Oh, did you? You should wear that outfit.
So,
About that.
You know what? The kids are alive, the pets are alive, you're alive. So I feel like I did my biggest job today.
Barely. All right. But yeah, so as a way to kick things off, we're going to watch the first trailer of season 6 and react to that live and direct. So Yeah, if you just tuned in right now, my name is JD,
My name is Katie.
and we are going to be reacting to the season 6 trailer for The Handmaid's Tale, which is the final season of the show. I'm kind of glad that it's ending, but they better stick the landing. They have got to stick the landing. We need to get a good ending to this show. So I'm excited to react to this. Like, I have not watched it at all. I haven't learned anything about the show at all, like going forward since the end of last season. So yeah, I'm excited to watch it. And I'm hoping that you guys will be excited to watch it as well. So I am going to unmute it and we will kick it off right now.
For years, we've been afraid of them. Now it's time for them to be afraid of us.
We need to
Fighting
hold
back,
those
huh?
terrorist rebels accountable. They need to be reminded who they're dealing with.
We can't just let them win.
Mayday's working on a plan to kill extremist commanders.
If you want to fight, then let's fight together.
God has a plan for me, and I cannot hide from his plan anymore.
We broke this country, and now we have to fix it together.
This is Gilead. The only person you should count on is yourself.
I am trying to give you a way out.
There is no way out.
How many bodies are you gonna throw in the fire? When is enough enough?
When there's no one left to fight.
We're just two lunatics going into Gilead on a wing and a prayer.
They will never see us coming.
Oh, hell no.
Blessed be the fruit. Let the revolution begin.
We may be beyond saving, but we gotta try.
Sometimes I think you're the only good thing in my life.
Melting.
I built this miserable hellscape.
This is the beginning of the end.
What's happening?
Rebellion.
Rise up and fight for your freedom. Where is June Osborne?
These lies are gonna land you on the wall.
I still got my daughter.
You're just like the rest of them. We'll use all of our friends, everyone and anyone who hates Gilead, to finally declare enough.
Well, that was a lot more powerful than I was expecting. Like, yeah, they talking about like really rising up. They that was kind of violent. I wasn't expecting
had
that.
enough.
I was not expecting that. They were
I'm
yeah.
glad. I was.
No,
June's
I mean
going hard.
yeah, and I mean, but the only reason why I say I wasn't expecting is because we've had so much of this show has been like the build up and then not much sort of coming as far as like Gilead as a whole. Like there's been a lot of like little insurrections. There's been stuff popping off between June and her crew. We've
Do you
seen
mean as
little
far
things.
as like destroying Gilead?
Well, I mean as far as major things happening as far as Gilead is concerned, like actually crushing Gilead. Only reason I say that is because like we had the everything that happened at the beginning of season 5 with them seemingly getting out of Gilead and making things, you know, having a life for themselves. They ended up going back. When I say they, I mean June and her family ended up going back. But we ended the season with there seemingly being some solutions that were at least, how can I word it? Some solutions that were at least, it didn't show that Gilead was going to be destroyed. It showed that Gilead was just like maybe going to change. Maybe there's going to be some different things that were going to be happening there, but not that it was going to like full on all out be destroyed. And it seems like that is the direction that they're trying to go now. So that's kind of exciting. I want to see how that unfolds. But part of me also doesn't want June to win.
Why though?
Just because, man, I've fallen out of favor with June. I'll just put it like that.
Well, she's fed the heck up from dealing with everything over the years. I mean, you would too if you had your life stripped away from you and be tortured and I don't know, just her hope, her self-esteem, everything is
Yeah,
just
and I mean, I could
trouble.
see that. I could see that, and yeah, I'd
And
be
all of
upset
them. It's
about it
not
too.
just her. Like she's not just throwing a fit for herself. She's throwing a fit for. No, she's trying to help all of these people, not just the women, but
Is
any of the guys
she
that are-
really trying to help them? Like how high do other people rank on her list? Because I feel as though she is very focused on her needs and
She's
the
a
things
little
that she wants to do.
self-absorbed, but she does care about the others and really just hates Gilead so much that she wants it brought down, and so she needs a village to help her do so.
Okay. All right, let's scroll through this a little bit. Do you want to get your pillow so that you can be a little higher?
Am I small?
Yeah, you look real small over here.
I'm just sinking.
Yeah, so there were a few shots that I was impressed by.
Get my pillow.
Going back to that one, that was from the very beginning.
Short stuff.
Yeah, when she was so little, getting abducted. Let's keep going. Actually, I'll just hit play and then I'll stop as we
We
go.
need to hold those terrorist rebels accountable. They need to be reminded who they're dealing with.
We can't just let them win.
Mayday's working on a plan to kill extremist commanders.
Okay, so they said Mayday is working on a plan to kill extremist commanders. So the commanders who are like the worst of the worst, Mayday is working on trying to take them out.
Yep.
So I'm assuming that that's led by June, likely, and they're going to check out these commanders. So the reason, why are you not taking out all of them?
Because some of them are kind of like undercover helping with Mayday.
Okay, which is exactly why I asked that question.
Yeah.
So
some of them do have
but
a big heart, but
you're
they're...
picking and choosing. Like if you're down for Gilead, aren't you down for Gilead? Like
No, some of them may have gotten caught up in the beginning, but they've had a change of heart, and I feel like they should be able to be excused from annihilation.
So only certain people are gonna get taken out.
The ones that still decide that they think Gilead is amazing, that have not changed their ways over the time.
Okay.
Yep.
If you want to fight,
I don't like that
together.
train of thought. If you're gonna take it down, you can take down all of it.
God has a
Everybody.
plan for me, and I cannot hide from his plan.
I despise her as well. And her,
I do too. She seems like
he has a plan for me. Like, oh, I'm so much better than everyone else. Like, oh.
I feel like now she's
So
going
cringe.
to try and be helpful, try to be part of Mayday possibly as like an undercover person, hence like that picture of her or that part of her walking in that dress, like maybe she's trying to have some power there and put on a face. I don't know though, because I don't trust her at all.
I don't either.
So no matter which way she's going, she does not have my trust, and I don't know why June would ever trust her either.
Yeah, I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't like her. None of that stuff. Not a fan.
Plan anymore.
We broke this country, and now we have to fix it together.
So that sounds like Commander Lawrence probably trying to recruit her to be on his side in the fixing of Gilead, even though he's had like several plans of trying to like fix Gilead. I think at a certain point you got to give it up. So let's say this is Commander Lawrence gonna last through the end of the show? Will he survive the show?
No, I feel like he's going to sacrifice himself.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna sacrifice himself. He's not gonna make it, but he's not gonna sacrifice himself.
I feel like he will.
That's his last act of kindness. I feel like he's trying his best to hold on to Gilead, and he still believes in it. So maybe something's gonna happen that's gonna crush his last belief in it, and then, like you said, he might do something to give himself up to the cause, to sort of right some of his wrongs.
Yeah,
I could see that.
I mean, he messed up. He knows he messed up, and that's why he's trying to right things now. And I still feel like he's going to sacrifice himself
All right, well,
to help
we'll
somebody.
See. We'll see. I don't agree, but I kind of agree. But
you can see how they could do that.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Makes sense. It makes sense. That's the most logical answer. I just think that he's not going to get any sort of like happy type of ending.
Gilead, the only person you should count on is yourself.
I am trying to.
Okay, what's going on with Janine?
I love her look, first off. And if she's in like, it looks like a dressing room almost, like she's going to be performing or something, but it reminds me of that the gentleman house
The
place.
little gentleman's club area. Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm guessing.
But I didn't think she was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So how is
that's what I'm
she
thinking.
there now?
I don't know.
And it sounded like what's her fanny was trying to save her from there.
Yeah. Aunt Lydia.
Yeah.
Aunt Lydia.
Sister Lydia. Niece Lydia. Grandma Lydia.
To give you a way out.
There is no way out.
I like her look though, with the patch, and the bright red hair.
Looks like a pirate.
How many bodies are you gonna throw in the fire? When is enough enough?
When there's no one left to fight.
We're just two lunatics going into Gilead on a wing and a prayer.
They will never.
Yeah, their plans are always kind of like bogus.
I still don't like Mark. I don't trust Mark either.
Oh no, I mean I think that Mark is on the right side, but I think that his judgment is a little bit convoluted.
I feel like he is a weak man. He has a position of power, but I feel like he's a weak man. For him to have gotten swooned in the beginning is just, it's weak mindset. Like, you're supposed to be knowing that this woman is dangerous, and you're supposed to be keeping an eye on her and not letting her do things. And instead you like fall in love with her. Like,
he was showing empathy towards her.
That's a lot of empathy.
Never see us coming.
Oh, hell no.
Blessed be the fruit. Let the revolution begin.
So how deep into the season do you think before we get the actual like revolution fighting stuff starting? How many episodes in?
Third?
Wow. That's early. I was thinking much later.
We may be beyond saving, but we gotta try.
Sometimes I think you're
We didn't like her anyway.
No, and she definitely was not happy.
the only good thing in my life.
I built this miserable hellscape.
This is the beginning of the end.
Now, I could go with what you were saying. Like he said, I built this miserable hellscape, and I should be the one to destroy it. I feel like that was just part of whatever he was about to say.
He was even saying like last season that he feels guilty. That
I know he feels
knows
guilty,
his
but
choices
I don't
were
know
wrong.
if he feels bad enough to destroy it. But it seemed like they cut that part short where he was about to say that. So
I feel like he will happily take down some people.
Okay.
What's happening?
Rebellion.
Rise up and fight for your freedom. Where is June Osborne?
These lies are gonna land you on the wall.
They still got my daughter!
You're just like the rest of them.
We'll use all of our friends, everyone and anyone who hates Gilead,
To finally declare enough.
So I have a couple questions. Serena, who did she marry? Looks like
it looked like she was walking down the aisle.
Yep,
huh?
and I'm hoping that was just to get her in a position of power so that she can be helpful. But we'll see.
Or it could be maybe that's who Commander Lawrence was talking to when he was saying that they needed to like combine forces or whatever. Like maybe they ended up getting together because Commander Lawrence doesn't have a wife, right?
No.
And then maybe she still didn't.
No,
because
he was he was gonna marry or team up with that one blonde lady. Remember?
Yeah, but did something happen to her?
I don't recall.
No, I can't remember. But yeah.
But then my second question is, where's Serena's child?
They showed her carrying a child at one point during the trailer. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess when the light was moving, but.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they oh no, she took her child on the train, remember?
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. So she has the baby.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know how she gets back.
I'm surprised they let her like keep the baby.
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
Making that arrangement before that she had to live there and give them.
There's a lot more to that. There's a lot more to that that's going on that we just don't know about yet.
Let's watch the episode.
Yeah, I know. We'll get to episode 1.
I'm so excited.
All right, so I am going to switch my screens up and take this one out, off of full screen. Yes, and if you're watching right now, we're going to watch The Handmaid's Tale episode 1. And if you want to sync up your stream with us, I have a little timer up here. I'm going to start that timer. We won't watch any intros or anything like that. If there's a recap, we're going to skip the recaps, all of that stuff, so we can just dive right into the episode. And if you'd like to chat about it, go ahead and chat right now. And we can talk about it as we watch the episode. So let me mute my desktop audio.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I feel like we waited a very long time for this.
Yeah, I know. And look, they have 3 episodes uploaded already. I thought they were just going to do one each week, but they already got 3. So maybe if we had a bunch of people turn out and the demand was high, maybe we come back tomorrow. But yeah, we are starting the episode now. Starting the timer now as well. Man, double mature audience warning.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Very long dramatic pause right now.
Well, that was great, guys.
Yeah, that was an awesome episode.
Why is it not doing anything? Do you need to refresh it?
I shouldn't. After the break. I paid that I don't have to take breaks. What is this doing? I've not started the timer yet because we haven't started the actual episode yet.
Please hold. We are experiencing some technical difficulties and we will be with you in a moment.
Also some technical difficulties.
Oh, and technical tips. I can't even repeat, or is that because I'm not sure it was rated G?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It said after the break. Maybe it thinks we're in an ad or something.
Or there's so many people watching right now. There we go.
All right, I can't skip the recap, so I'm just going to start.
Can you put captions on for us, please?
All right, episode is being recapped now. Blah, blah, blah. I'm fast forwarding through the recap. This is a very detailed recap, too.
It's been years.
Okay. The recap is ending, and I am going to start the timer now. Episode 1, folks. Episode 1. June in the same spot that we left her in.
Yep.
Baby feet.
I know, they're so cute.
About a week old baby, right? Not so sweet stevia on the chat. Wow.
Stevia, where have you been all our life?
We have been wondering where you have been. What's up? How's it going?
Oh, I thought you were a goner. Ooh, hi.
How's it
We've
going?
talked about her in multiple episodes.
I
That
know.
we can't find
I know.
Stevia.
Like, where is Stevia? Where is Stevia?
Oh, man.
We've talked about you outside of the show. Like, I wonder what happened to Stevia.
I talked about you at the grocery store.
Yeah.
When I'm in the sugar aisle. Miss you.
Yes, yes. Welcome back. How are you? Watching The Handmaid's Tale episode 1 now. Or season 6, episode 1. Awesome. Awesome. Feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Not really.
I really don't want to talk about this. Duh. Tell us something we didn't know.
You're right, you think? You're tough. Shocker.
I'd be tough to endure all the stuff you put me through.
Right? Don't try to act like you like me.
I love June so much. Excuse me, please. Shut up, Serena.
Right.
Nobody wants to listen to you. She's way too happy.
We can start to forget. She's like, I will never forget that place.
Mm-mm.
Hmm?
I was gonna say I wouldn't have fallen asleep with my child right there.
No. And there's so many ways to fall asleep, like with your child. Like I would have been holding the baby.
Yeah.
Nicole babbling.
Still her first daughter, so
How's she gonna be so? Oh, that's idiotic now.
probably has an infection.
Praise be.
I don't know why Serena's trying to be all buddy.
Yeah, I know. Like none of this other stuff happened.
They may have worked together a couple times, but she hates her.
Need some grubs.
Need some rest, need some medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Pain's probably making her nauseous too.
Yeah, I forgot she had a broken arm too. Just yesterday. Even though it's been like 2.5 years.
It's a long yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be feeling that either though. Mm.
Who is she talking? Mm.
And he recognizes the name.
Mm-hmm. It's Probably wondering, why are you guys together?
Well, I mean, not that they're together, but he knows who June Osborne is and is going to tell somebody. Like, I mean, that train isn't just full of people who are trying to get out of Gilead. It's just people traveling. So it could be some Gilead sympathizers on that train, too.
True.
She looks rough.
She's always looked rough.
Why was he cuffed?
Not sure.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, it's because he shot that other guy, that other commander
Oh.
that had been messing with the younger girl.
Well, karma.
Yeah. I forgot. Doesn't he have kids with that other lady? Or a kid? I thought he did.
No, he has a kid with June.
What's going on, Seattle Ryan? We're watching the first episode of season 6 right now. Oh, I forgot. Since you in the chat right now too, I'm gonna make you a mod. Some of our people who've been hanging out from day one. You've now been knighted.
I know it sounds nuts, but I love the homes there and the fact that they are right on a beach.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is pretty.
It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you one of the day ones, man. Now, if we get any riffraff in the chat, it's on you. And oh, just so you know too, at 7:30 we'll be streaming Daredevil Born Again too. So Be a long day for us. We're gonna stop a little bit after we finish this episode of The Handmaid's Tale, and then we'll be back on at 7:30 for Daredevil Born Again, episode 8, since it's supposed to get good. I still think that guy who was on here, who that doctor, is gonna come back to haunt them.
Could be. She always thinks things are sunshine and roses. Even though she's had a taste of darkness already. She looked it up.
Can she be trusted at all?
No. Not one bit. Mm-mm. So to make herself feel better.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still about her. It's still all about her. Yeah, no matter what, it's still about her and what she wants. Oh, Nick is way stressed. Nick is way stressed. He got a lot going
since
on.
He had to be married.
Dang. Oh no, Hulu ads are no joke. That's why I had to end up paying for the non-ad version, only because we do stuff like this. I did not want to sit and have to wait through the ads. So they're shutting them down in Canada? Is it just me, or did that progress really quickly?
What? Gilead?
All of a sudden, like,
Or,
Gilead is like running things now.
Yeah. Kind of.
Jezebels, that's the name of the place. Definitely something. Yeah, I don't know. Her face was looking kind of busted up. Or are you talking about June's face?
I think probably June.
Oh, well, yeah, June got hit by that truck. She got hit by the truck at the end of last season, so that's why she got a broken arm, face all bashed up.
Shut up.
Yeesh. Is this where June gets the calling? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why her face is all busted up from the train accident.
Car accident.
Yeah, truck accident.
Outside her house, the truck that ran her over. She didn't know the story
That's
after
awful.
all this time.
Yeah, probably not. Why would she?
Didn't care, I guess.
I mean, you got to be compassionate and care about a person to want to know how their story happened. That is crazy, man. Like, I could not imagine something like that happening. And it just like rip your child from you.
No, man, I'd be a June for sure.
Yeah, knowing you would.
Oh, 100%. I'm a mama bear. Give me back my kid. I will get them back.
Mm-mm.
I don't trust this doctor.
Mm-mm.
Unless maybe he is a good guy. I mean, he's not wrong. Now June runs with 2 babies.
Right. So now she feels bad.
What are you gonna do? Take the baby and run?
Or is he gonna kill the baby? Why do I feel like he's gonna kill the baby? Better not.
Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
How would they not know her face though? After
Right.
all this
Oh,
time,
yeah. No, no, no.
like
100%
you
they would
know
know her
who is.
face.
Yeah, you know the top leaders. Like,
Yeah. That's like saying we wouldn't recognize President Trump's wife right now. Like, if she got on a train anyway, you know who she was. Hmm. Yeah, Jezebel's it was a real bad place. Like, yeah,
yeah,
I couldn't imagine, man.
yeah, that was no ordinary gentleman's club at all.
No, no.
Oh, June, just step aside
Oh,
now, because
yep.
dug her grave.
Done. Oh man, nope. Yeah, you probably a little bit behind us. It's popping off now. Hmm. Mm.
Also, he should know her face too. This is ridiculous.
No, he's with the Gilead folks.
Yeah, I see that, but hmm. Oh,
Mm.
uh-oh.
So he don't care. Huh?
Why is he gonna let her off then in the beginning?
Maybe saying whatever happened to her happened.
Mm.
So he said, forget it, huh? I'm gonna let them do what they do. Oh, big time, man. Big time. She was the pretty much the president's wife. The president of Gilead's wife.
Yep. June should not be defending her.
I know. Like
she did all these terrible things to June. At least take the baby away first.
Where's Nicole at?
Hopefully somewhere safe. I was gonna say nothing too awful must have happened to her, judging by the preview of the season.
Yeah,
but
she
still, you know,
there's no way.
has all her
There's
limbs.
no way that's not how emergency brakes work on a train, is it? Like you just stop a whole train. I feel like that would happen.
I kind of thought it was like a
often.
bus where you just pull the thing and it lets them know you want off.
Right.
But
not just like automatically stopping.
I've only ever been on one train and has a small child, so that doesn't count.
Yep. Whole train knows, man.
Where's her daughter?
Yeah, I was saying, where's Nicole at? Gotta jump.
Now that the train's going faster, now you're waiting too long.
Yeah, I know. Dude blew her cover big time. Big time.
I don't know how you land safely with your child. Oh.
So they not. I thought they were gonna try to get June. Why wouldn't they try to get June now?
Well, she has done all good things prior to this, I guess. Where's Nicole?
Right.
Just leave your daughter somewhere.
Where are they even at?
All I see is darkness, but I don't know how you land properly after flying through the air while holding a baby.
Right.
How do you land so that all of you are unscathed?
And where was Nicole all this time? Just sitting in her stroller.
Right. Little bit unfit right there.
Alaska. Jesus. Where the heck everybody else at? Like, come on, man. Ain't no way I could sleep like that. It just wouldn't have been any sleep.
No, and everybody's mad at you?
Well, just I couldn't be on a train full of people with all that stuff that just happened and then just somehow be able to go to sleep.
I couldn't sleep through that if they're crawling around me.
Right. Let alone sleep for hours. Alaska and Hawaii, are those the last two that's left?
I guess.
Yeah, it probably would be because Gilead, on that one map that they showed, Gilead had all of the continental United States. Tap dancing.
She's so cute.
Yeah, I know. Couldn't imagine going through all that stuff and still not being like whole yet, you know?
Mm-hmm. Never be whole.
Right.
Went through so much trauma, you're never gonna be okay again.
Mm-hmm. Who is this?
That her mom? Wasn't her mom like a doctor or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh.
That's what I was thinking too, Ryan, man. That break made no sense to me.
Hmm. That's awesome. Her mom's probably heard about everything she's been doing over the years.
Right.
Man, she hadn't seen her in forever.
Mm-hmm. I sent for Gilead.
By the way, Mama, you have another grandchild.
All right.
It's not with Luke, but it's still mine, so...
Right.
Welcome. Directed by Elisabeth Moss herself.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
All right. I'm gonna go and go back to sharing the screen real quick. Yeah, let me stop the timer as well. You all right?
Yes.
Spit up.
Yes.
Yeah, see y'all, Ryan. We'll see you back for Daredevil, man. Okay. So I am going to now switch screens once I get it on the episode. Okay. All right. So okay, well, we just got through watching the first episode of The Handmaid's Tale season 6.
And so far, they're doing a great job.
Yeah. It was a solid episode. I give it a, if we had it, well, we'll wait to give it our ratings. But let's recap everything that went down on the episode to begin with. So we start out right where we ended the season at, with June
And Serena on the train together.
Yes. And that was an interesting pairing to begin with. So
it's been an interesting pairing since the beginning.
Yeah, as I watched it though, I was much more, I guess, like empathetic for Serena, than you were. I think you're definitely a June. I was more like, yeah, you know, she's trying to help out. I know.
There is no forgiveness for Serena. You dug your grave. You're gonna end
So
up
there's
in there.
nothing she could do to earn forgiveness.
Even if she totally gets rid of Gilead, I don't think that she will get anybody's forgiveness. They might say thank you, but I don't think she will ever be forgiven for anything that she did because she put so many people through so much.
Okay.
Just saying, you can I don't know what I was saying, but trauma, man. It's you can't just forget all of it. You can't forgive it either sometimes. So
Yeah.
Especially this level of it.
I feel like it was interesting to see the dynamic between them, where you had June, who was very still defiant, still can't stand Serena Joy, which I understand. But you had Serena Joy, who was trying her best, I felt, to comfort and to be helpful for June. June wasn't having any of it. Don't blame her at all. I also don't blame Serena for trying to almost turn over a new leaf to some degree. As we saw later on in the episode, I don't think that leaf is fully turned over by some of the things that she was saying. But yeah, it was interesting to see their dynamic, and I love seeing June like rolling her eyes as Serena was talking to her and trying to say stuff like, yeah, man, nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. I don't really care what you got to say right now. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Yeah, you had a lot of scenes where June was, or at least I should say Serena was trying her best to help out. June started getting sick, probably infection from her wound. Yeah, wounds that she suffered. She had a broken arm because she got hit by a truck at the end of last season. So this is only 2 days later. Yes. So this is only 2 days later from what they told us in the episode 2. So yeah, definitely fresh. Got more of Serena trying to help out here. Wasn't trying to have it. So we'll fast forward a little bit to Nick. Nick is arriving back at his home with his wife, who was not too happy with him. And I think Nick was...
She's never been happy with him.
Nick, I think, was not really incarcerated, but like sort of...
Disciplined.
Yeah, disciplined for shooting the other commander who had been... mistreating the other young lady. I can't remember her name, but had been mistreating her. So Nick sort of gave his own justice, did not wait for Gilead to dish out any sort of justice on their own. He did what he felt he needed to do.
I mean, he is a commander. I feel like he should be able to.
Demetrius, what's going on, man? Just want to say what up to you too. Yeah, so I think that Nick always seems to have the right things at heart, but he also, I believe, is torn. I believe there is a part of Nick that wants...
You still think there's a little dark side to him.
I do. I think that there's a part of Nick that wants to be powerful.
I was going to say, you think he just likes the power?
Yeah, I don't think that he just likes it. I think that he has a part of him that wants that power. There's a part of him that wants that wants to be in charge of things. I think that if he was in charge, he would try to make Gilead a better place. But I do think that he believes in some degree believes in what Gilead is. I don't think that he's just all completely out.
I beg to differ on that, but it's okay.
We'll agree to disagree.
I feel like he has everybody's best interest at heart, and he's always been there to show that, and that he is using his position of power to try and help others that are stuck in this terrible nightmare.
Okay. Well, we had another commander here who was basically telling him what I'm saying is that, hey man, like you have a very big opportunity here to be bigger than you ever could imagine, and you're kind of messing it up. So you need to straighten up and fly right. It'll be interesting to see what Nick does.
I don't think he really listens. He does the bare minimum to continue holding his position. Other than that, he He hates it.
Yeah, we sort of glanced over the point that while June was on the train with Serena, that they had a doctor who Serena had found trying to be helpful, doing too much. Had found a doctor and brought the doctor over to check out June. The doctor had a weird look on his face then. I thought maybe he recognized June.
And was gonna go after June.
Yeah, and was gonna go after June, but it turned out that
he knew Serena.
Yep, he recognized Serena.
Yep.
So Serena ended up.
He said Serena's name really loudly on the train, and all the other passengers over nearby they were like, nope, that's who that is.
Yep.
She's gotta go.
Yep.
She made our life HE double hockey stick. So
yep. And before we get to that point, we should talk about this scene that we have here. Moira. Where Moira was talking to, I can't remember his name either, but basically giving us an update on everything that's going on outside of Gilead. So basically Gilead is completely taking over the continental 48 states. Mark and his group with the US has an embassy in Canada, and basically Canada is saying like, hey, y'all bringing too much drama over here, y'all need to go too. So they're running out of time and space to do anything. So basically they're trying to round up the last effort to get the US back to what it was. And I guess that they are going to be teaming up with the folks at Mayday in order to try to, I guess, make one sort of last ditch effort to regain some control.
We'll see. Yeah.
Good luck. But Moira's going to be part of that crew too. So I thought that this scene was good at just explaining what's going on outside of
Gilead. And gave us a little hope.
Yeah. So yeah, we got over here with the doctor and the group of people. Yeah, the angry mob. There was one part on here that was a little interesting. You had this police officer who came up, and I couldn't really figure out what he was doing. So he recognized.
He was on it first.
He looked at her Serena Joy's ID and said that, oh, whoever this is, I guess you are that person, and just sort of walked off. So I was like, why is he doing that? I thought maybe he was like, I thought maybe he was like sympathetic to Gilead or something like that, but no, he knew that those people were going to try to hurt Serena, so he was just going to let it happen, and this was his way of turning his back on her and letting whatever happen happen.
His child in the colonies, I believe. So
yeah, man. So yeah, he was turning his back. That gave the angry mob an opportunity to sort of jump and to attack Serena, and they started attacking her. June was able to get her away, and they were able to separate into a gap in the cars. When they were in that gap in the cars, June basically told her that, like, hey, Serena, you got to go. You got to get off, or else these guys are going to hurt you and your child. So eventually Serena jumps off the train. June ends up landing or falling asleep, and they make it all the way to Alaska. She gets to a medical camp, and at that medical camp, she gets reunited with her mother, which was a cool scene. I totally forgot about her mom. I totally forgot that June had any family anywhere.
I knew she had a mom, but I didn't know what happened to her.
Yeah. So yeah, it was cool to see them reunited. I would almost guarantee that now that June is back with her mom, that her mom is going to tell her that, like, hey, you just need to let Hannah go. But we all know, and we've seen in the trailer, that June does not say that. June does not go along with that. June is all about trying to reunite all parts of her family. So yeah, I get it. So yeah, let me switch screens real quick. What would you rate this episode of The Handmaid's Tale?
Are we just doing full and half marks, or?
Yeah, we're doing all half marks all the way up to 5.
4.5.
4.5. I would give it a solid 4. I thought that it was a good premiere episode. It gave us enough action about it gave us enough action and enough background on everything that was going on. I was not expecting the reunion at the end.
That was nice.
And I kind of didn't know what to expect by them starting us out on the train ride still. And I was wondering how Serena was going to get back, and spoilers from the trailer, get back to Gilead. So I'm assuming that somehow, some way, she ends up getting back to Gilead and being a part of everything that's going on there. I don't like that Serena seemed like she was sympathetic to June, trying to be helpful, but it seemed like it came from a selfish place, that she was just trying to do this to sort of feel better about herself and not really for all the right reasons. For all the reasons that would be, you know, a regular person would, and not a person who's a narcissist. Like, at the end of the day, that's what Serena is.
She is.
She only cares about her feeling and
awful.
trying to make her
She wants to
her
look good.
situation better.
Mm.
And in her eyes, she wants to earn the forgiveness from God. So yeah. I would give it a solid 4. I don't think it's quite 4.5. I'm gonna reserve a little bit because I'm hoping that it's gonna continue to get better. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode. So I thank you guys for tuning in and checking it out. If you made it all the way through to the end of the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below, and hit that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time we go live
in 2025.
Yes. And that will be often, because we will continue to watch either at least one episode a week of this show. Maybe we'll come back later on in the week, but for sure we'll be back next Tuesday to watch some more of this episode. Michelle, yes, missed you too. Hey, we will be back on later tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We will be starting our 8th episode of Daredevil Born Again, so we'll be back on then. You should jump on in and at least come back and say hi for a little bit. And while you're here, hit that like button for me, please. That helps our channel so much. But yeah, we really appreciate you guys for rocking with us. And like I said, we got so much stuff on here, so much stuff. Yeah, I'm glad that you finally, Agatha all along was a long time ago. But yeah,
we've been here. Subscribe to our channel, then you not lose us.
I was gonna say, I thought you were subbed.
Don't lose us.
Yeah, don't lose us this time. Like I said, we'll be back on tonight for Daredevil Born Again if you want to hang out for a little bit. I don't know how much of that show that you watch, but we'll be back on at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and we will be live for that. So yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out with us and checking out the episodes, for all your support. So we will see you when we see you, which will be later tonight. Peace.